Hello, everyone. What you're about to see shows that sometimes reality is even more surprising than the movies. Welcome to our channel. March 6, 2026, A car crashed through the glass door of Razor's Edge Barbershop near Fort Worth. According to Euless police, the driver may have mistakenly pressed the accelerator instead of the brake, causing the car to speed into the shop. A rare sight, multiple tornado columns appeared near Drajna, Romania, over the vast countryside. From a distance, they looked like giant pillars of smoke walking across the fields. Small signs like dust or falling debris are often early warnings of potential collapses or heavy object falls. Every super thanks helps us continue sharing your favorite moments. Thank you for being a part of the community. Comment number 9 if you were also surprised by this situation. After this incident, the car is definitely no longer on the list of means of transportation. How quickly do you think the driver should have gotten out of the car in this situation? Please tell me which state my audience is coming from today. In North Carolina, perhaps this truck just had a supercharger, but the driver certainly didn't book that service. What do you think was the biggest mistake in this situation? An impressive video captures a whirlwind of dry grass on Unser Boulevard in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It looks like nature is holding a race of giant grass balls. Who should watch this video today? Tag them.
Y'all, I just watched this motherfucker attack somebody. He just attacked this.
In Florida A&M University, March 3rd, 2026, apparently on that day, students had to run a surprise physical fitness test. Perhaps this is the most impressive way to greet guests. In Geraldton on March 4th, 2026, a mailman named Tom transformed the moment of waiting for the door to open into a small porch stage. Can you think of anyone's performance style in this scene?
Opening their jaws, fill them with water.
Off the coast of Lahaina, February 19th, 2026. Whale-breaching behavior is often related to communication parasite removal or simply a display of strength. In Pontiac, Illinois, a massive swirling cloud formed just as a tornado warning was issued. A spectacular sight, but certainly not the kind you'd expect for a weather check-in.
Guys, there's a freaking Cessna going down Indiantown Road. I'm not kidding you. But this is Jupiter, Florida. Yep.
Oh no. A mattress strapped to the roof of a car was rocking violently down the road in Hernando County, Florida, creating a scene that was both funny and worrying. In Marietta, Georgia, a turkey named Henry caused traffic chaos on Milford Church Road. Police encountered several suspects, but Henry was perhaps the most uncooperative. Have you ever witnessed something like this in your state?
Yeah, that's in my truck.
Oh. No. Somebody needs to stop him. What are we gonna do?
Interstate 410 in San Antonio, Texas. An incredible moment. Rene Villarreal Albee used his car as a mobile shield to force the SUV to a stop.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
March 10th, 2026. Phase 43 of the Kilauea eruption produced lava columns reaching heights of up to 1,300 feet.
Water's opening up, ice is opening. Everybody.
A group of 23 people in Ontario experienced an unforgettable moment when the ice floe they were standing on began drifting out to sea. Ontario Provincial Police brought everyone back to shore safely.
I told him we were the last to get picked up.
On Lake Michigan near St. Joseph, massive icebergs bob up and down as if the lake were breathing. How many tons do you think these icebergs weigh?
Y'all
Dude, it's better getting out.
Trying to come back.
It did for a second. Damn, those people are flying.
There it is!
A powerful tornado struck Three Rivers on March 6, 2026, causing extensive damage. According to the National Weather Service, the tornado reached an EF2 level with winds of at least 130 miles per hour. Safety is never just a step in the process. It's what ensures everyone gets home safely at the end. Don't try it if you don't have the skills. Security cameras at Mount Abu captured the moment a sloth bear opened a gate by itself like a professional burglar. How do you think the bear learned to open gates? Oh no, a tow truck in Garwalin County accidentally turned the road into a foam storm. The chase began in Cowlitz County and quickly escalated as speeds exceeded 100 miles per hour. A reckless decision could have major consequences for the entire transportation system. Fortunately, there were no casualties, even though there were people inside the buildings. A massive fire erupted from 2 oil tankers near Qasr on March 12, 2026, shaking Iraqi maritime activity. Maritime safety is critical to global energy shipping routes. A helicopter rescue took place in Catherine after a dog became trapped in floodwaters. Severe flooding in the Northern Territory has isolated many areas. Hopefully, she'll pay more attention next time. That loud bang made everyone think it was an explosion, but the real cause was internal pressure inside the compressor. A magnitude 6 earthquake shook Crete on the morning of September 27th. Within just 7 hours, the area recorded 23 aftershocks, indicating that seismic activity remains very strong.
Oh, no. No. No, no, no. Oh, man.
A funnel-shaped cloud appeared near Valeria, and a man drove closer to observe it. This was the stage where swirling air currents were beginning to form within the storm. In Volusia County, sea rescue skills require precision and courage. What do you think is the most difficult thing about approaching a spinning boat? A 25-year-old man survived the night on a partially submerged boat off the coast of St. Augustine. He was spotted and rescued by a United States Coast Guard HC-130 Hercules aircraft crew. In Utrecht, the mission to rescue the ball turned into rescue the rower.
Well, he gets here and that's it.
Do you think the sailor's decision to give up was the safest option?
That guy.
It's always best to call in a professional. A rare incident occurred at Daytona Beach International Airport when a Cessna Citation Mustang had to land without landing gear. In such an emergency, the pilot's skill and composure can determine survival. Beachgoers in Maryland were surprised to see a plane land in the water right near them. What do you think the pilot had to do before landing in the water? Whether you're watching on your phone, TV, or computer, thank you for following the channel. Let's send our prayers for their peace in the comments. A waterspout from the sea has headed straight ashore at Clearwater Beach. A free beach cleaning wind, but nobody wanted to see it. Does anyone have a better solution? A tornado devastated the area near Kankakee, affecting many communities. Do you think current weather radar technology is sufficient to accurately predict tornadoes? An impressive scene unfolded as Supermoon August 2024 rose behind the helicopter handling the Quimby fire. A perfect background, certainly no Photoshop needed. Have you ever witnessed a controlled demolition? And here it is. An old highway bridge near Wuppertal was demolished by a controlled explosion. At least this bridge had a spectacular ending. The Kinzer Bridge collapsed into the Nolichucky River, sending shockwaves through Tennessee. When loads or environmental conditions exceed a structure's load-bearing capacity, failure can occur unexpectedly.
No. Uh-oh. See, I knew he was going too fast. I knew.
Jeez, did he block the roads there?
Louis Armstrong Stadium, a match where spectators not only watch tennis, but also a weather show. One of the reasons many people say that, nature in Australia is a little too enthusiastic. I'm absolutely fascinated by these Ankole Watusi cattle. If they played football, even the goalkeeper would have to dodge them. This is definitely a time when pilots don't want to test fly at all. This is definitely a time when pilots don't want to test fly at all. A storm caused a landslide on an embankment in California, sending a mobile home sliding into the river. Waterfront areas need to be closely monitored during extreme weather. A major water pipe burst has damaged streets in Albuquerque. Outdated infrastructure is one of the biggest challenges facing modern cities. Typhoon Krathon, with wind gusts reaching nearly 160 kilometers per hour, caused significant damage in Taiwan. That's why I always remind you to check the weather forecast. A tense scene unfolded near Lima. Never attempt to drive through floodwaters. The currents can be stronger than you imagine. The scene was shocking as a Ford Mustang was swept away by floodwaters in Panther. Just a few hours of heavy rain were enough to cause small streams like the Tug Fork River to overflow. Severe flooding has struck the area around Catania after heavy rains dumped nearly 400 millimeters in less than 24 hours. The Vigili del Fuoco force has carried out more than 300 rescue missions.
Oh my gosh. There goes the house.
A massive ice blockage has occurred on Great Chazy River, creating a rare site nearby Lake Champlain. When ice breaks up in late winter, the ice blocks can pile up to form ice dams and block the flow of water. What a shame, the roads in Abilene. It quickly turned into a river after heavy rains on March 10, 2026. A rare sight when Valunaraju Glacier. It unexpectedly collapsed in front of the mountaineers. In your opinion, what are the warning signs that a glacier is about to collapse? The severe hailstorm has damaged many roads in Mexico City. It was flooded and covered in a layer of white ice. From a distance, the street looked as if it had just been covered in a giant layer of shaved ice. Safety remains the #1 priority. The house floating on the river at New Hampshire. Its journey ended when it crashed into the bridge and was destroyed. Construction near rivers always requires consideration of the risk of flooding and erosion. Security cameras are always the clearest evidence.
Niente, si è evoluta così la situazione, no?
The rushing water of Tanaro River in Goresio. The water level is rising right up to the bridge. River floods typically form when heavy rainfall combines with steep terrain.
Guarda di qua.
Do you know what festival that is? A major fire broke out at a shopping complex in Warsaw. The fire destroyed over 80% of the building and caused the roof to collapse. This was probably the kind of sale no store wanted. This is not a dust storm, but ash from the eruption of Mount Sakurajima in Kagoshima, Japan. Floodwaters after 2 dams broke in Michigan has overflowed Smallwood Lake Dam, creating a swirling brown stream of water. When a dam system breaks, the enormous volume of water can quickly create a domino effect on downstream structures. How would you react if you were in this situation? Whether it's by land or by water speed control is always essential. Remember, one wrong decision can destroy not just your future, but that of an innocent person, too. Perhaps love between humans and dogs can sometimes be a little unbalanced.
You chicken. Hello.
The cormorant just wanted a peaceful flight, but suddenly found itself starring in Fast and Furious Ocean Edition.
А ты говорила, места много, чего не поставил. Опа.
Oh no.
Тебе не повезло.
Thankfully, everyone was safe. This reminds us how important it is to keep pets under control in residential areas to prevent surprises.
Get out of there.
Johnny ain't got no place.
Johnny's going the wrong way. Johnny's going the wrong way.
Oh, boy, she's.
Oh Lord, thankfully the sacred statue suffered only minor damage, and the ceremony continued with greater care and respect. Once again, respecting the boundaries of wildlife is the best way to protect both sides. Sometimes the consequences are the most sobering lessons. This act didn't just save a person, it reminded the world that courage still exists in everyday life. A small twist of the throttle led to big consequences. He'll definitely double-check the switch and handbrake next time. The best advice, always keep a safe distance.
Straight for the boob.
Вот сейчас. What?
Fortunately, no one was injured, but this explosion clearly shows the immense power of pressure when misused. Safety starts with the smallest habits, checking tires, brakes, and steering before every drive. Luckily, the worker walked away unharmed, but that moment surely made everyone double-check the lifting equipment right after. That cat's patience is truly impressive. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Ready to catch it.
No, no, no. For you now. Shut it.
No.
Catch him, Lai!
Oh, no. No, no!
It might be time to rethink that design. She definitely didn't expect to be woken up that way. Protecting people and animals is important, and no one should be complacent when working near wildlife habitats.
It's going to a conference.
Safety is never just a step in the process. It's what ensures everyone gets home safely at the end of the day. Always stay alert. Luck doesn't always arrive on time. After this, I'm pretty sure he's thinking about a career change. Fortunately, the animal wasn't hurt. The incident drew attention as it highlights how monkeys invading residential areas are becoming increasingly common near forest zones.
Вот гуляя по местному лесу, наткнулся вот на компанию.
Some people even joke that a few athletes could learn a thing or two from this clever monkey.
Okay, look at me. Go.
Products that have minor production mishaps, such as about 78 million tons of food waste. You can shop these real fries and other high-quality Misfit and Access groceries at Misfit Smart. The online grocery.
Even small pets can show incredible bravery when they feel their home is threatened. Stay 100% focused. Gravity doesn't show mercy, especially in the gym. Teamwork didn't quite sync up today. Maybe it's time for a quick meeting to review the process. Oh my gosh! Your safety and the protection of animals should always come first. Even farm animals can show strong survival instincts when faced with extreme weather conditions. If an electrical device makes strange noises, smells burnt, or sparks, unplug it immediately and replace it before it's too late. Proof that technology can sometimes be colder than humans. Oh my gosh! Sometimes peace is broken in an instant, not by people but by the power of nature itself. Looks like Spider-Man just left the movie set to become the hero of the farm.
When you gotta be the leader of the cows, because you know the cows got out. But that's okay, they'll follow mommy.
How you doing, Teddy? How you doing, Teddy? Hi. Silly boy.
Even in the animal world, we can see the same spirit of resilience and creativity.
Bueno, el día de hoy les voy a presentar al Pana Rabbit. Hola, Pana Rabbit. Muy fresco te ves.
Looks like this bull just realized the car didn't greet him before entering his territory.
Дверки жует. Увеличь. Толок какой-то. И это оттуда зайди, зараз спереди, с лобового стекла. Да, они не откликаются.
Quick reflexes are key. What do you think caused this? An unexpected chase. Don't forget, in this modern age, there's always a camera watching. Thankfully, everyone's okay, but this moment serves as a strong reminder to always follow right-of-way rules. Just a second of distraction can cost a fortune in repairs. Hopefully, she'll pay more attention next time.
Video.
Give us a like to help us keep creating more amazing videos.
We're out of here.
Alright, just letting you know.
I don't. It looks like you're petting it from here.
Protective glass lets us admire the beauty and power of tigers safely and up close.
Oh my god, I got that on video. I got that on video.
The car was impounded, and the driver taken in for investigation, a fair outcome for a reckless decision. The initial cause was believed to be a navigation error, while operating the vessel a clear reminder of how crucial coordination is between the harbor team and the bridge. This moment captures pure instinct, the raw reflex of survival in its finest form. The beach belongs to every creature. Always clean up your leftovers, because what you leave behind might just start nature's next wild feast.
Ну не успел. Давай сейчас.
The sea lion's unique hunting skill isn't just fascinating to watch, it reminds us of the fragile balance that keeps the ocean alive. Small as it is, it bravely swims through the floodwaters, proof that survival instincts can outshine any adversity. Looks like this little bird just found itself a new shelter. The crow, a bird often misunderstood as a symbol of darkness, today it appears as a true friend.
Волк-то Мишку медведя укусил. Сейчас Мишка-то его...
Они стаи, видишь, ходят вокруг него.
Миша, давай одного хотя бы.
Observation and maintaining a safe distance are essential for the well-being of both people and animals.
我看是这老虎没用啊，本来一大早就拍出来了。哎呀，老家好他给他，你最厉害了。
She'll definitely inspect the ground before sitting next time. Oh no. How would you react in a situation like this? Wherever you are, stay alert, say no when you feel uncomfortable, and report any suspicious activity to the authorities immediately. Thank goodness for the camera. It caught everything. Everything happened in a split second, a powerful reminder of how unpredictable nature can be. In the midst of chaos, it was his calm that saved him a reminder that sometimes composure is the strongest survival instinct of all. An alligator showing up on a front porch is rare but not impossible in South Carolina. Losing a game is temporary, but staying calm. That's a high-level skill not everyone has. A costly lesson at the car wash the young worker started the car to move it a few feet, but one wrong press of the pedal sent it straight into the wall. It's always best to call in a professional. Luckily, that quick brake saved both the driver and the animal, leaving behind only a dramatic skid mark on the road. This is why I always remind you to stay cautious around old structures during extreme weather. a costly lesson for the transport industry. The car can be repaired, the tree can be replanted, but careful driving can't be replaced. This time, the safety harness did its job perfectly. Workplace safety should never be taken lightly. Even a small technical issue like a faulty brake can trigger a chain of unpredictable events. Let's send a prayer his way. Always keep your speed under control to protect yourself and others.